Well, it's been quite a while since we had a walkthrough. I thought you'd like a little update on how things are growing since our great snowpocalypse. Um, on the entry, this green is actually something growing up in the neighbors, and it's starting to involve itself in the wonderful tangle of petrea vines that may or may not have any life in them up there. But I'll get those out of there. I get the gardener to do it. The encroaching ones. But the good news is, look at those those elephant ears coming up. They just exploded back. And the petrea vine is at the very least growing from the roots up around that wonderful existing structure. So that's going to give it a very distinct trellis work to go up, even if we don't get any life coming out up above. We'll see. Over here we have hidden ginger lilies coming up nicely. Hopefully they'll be blooming in a month or so, I'm guessing. Over here, check out the sweet autumn clematis. Yeah, it's just getting quite full. Those bloom in August through September. Check this out. These Bordelon bananas, this stand has never looked so spectacular and beautiful. There are probably at least twice as many trunks as there were before, but look at the form. It's just absolutely spraying up in this great fountain. Leading to, in fact, it's sticking out a bit too far. What I'm thinking of doing is taking this stand that's right next to the bricks, it needs to be removed anyway because they will damage the bricks, and transplant that whole little cluster to back behind the pool. But check this out. The jasmine arch. It's just looking absolutely gorgeous right now. Going all the way up and over. It's actually looking a little disheveled around up in the arch because we've been having these downpours, these absolutely torrential but very beautiful downpours. I've been loving the rain lately. Certainly the plants have. Okay, in other news, the oleander is just exploding with life, coming back so beautifully. In fact, it's already put out some blooms. And there's one over there, if you can catch it. Little patio, the bananas are just sprouting up, as they inevitably do. It's looking beautiful. This palm that you kind of threw into the corner as an accent piece has become a major feature. It's pretty spectacular. And, oh, this is really fun. This ponytail palm, which we lost, we left it there to see, and guess what? It's got 5 different trunks sticking up from the base, from the formerly one trunk base. So that's fun. The hibiscus is definitely done. That one's lost. This Japanese maple tree is just coming back as it does. It's just doing fine. Everything done. Oh, another hidden ginger lily. We'll see if that blooms. It's kind of shady in here. This time, the clerodendron is barreling up there into the oleander, as it is wont to do. Oh, I need to get these pulled off. This oleander is just bursting with life since the snowstorm took its whole canopy of leaves. Oh, we don't want those down there. Lemon tree doing great. And the Rangoon creeper, it's back. It was completely gone to the ground. But it's as they do. It's coming back with a vengeance. Lush. In fact, gardeners has had to watch its perimeter, trim it a few times already so it doesn't climb up. Over here, that little mini magnolia, the banana shrub, is just sprouting up. It's over 6 feet tall. It looks like 7 feet. It's an interesting feature there now with things having changed slightly. The moon pads, of course, Legularia, are alien creatures that are immune to any attempts to kill them, including a snowpocalypse. This is Xanadu philodendron that you had there for years, and it's coming back, believe it or not. And those things take a long time to fenestrate when you get them from the nursery, but when they come from a mature root system like that. So that may pop up and start fenestrating soon. Those are very special. Xanadu philodendron. We have a bit of a blank space there, but that's okay. I've moved the oil jar over to create a feature, but look at the bananas. They're just absolutely bursting with life. This is the shell gingers coming back from the ground. Beautiful. And the Rangoon creepers growing, just roaring back up along the trellis work of the old one and grasping on to the old vines that are hanging down in really interesting ways, making these interesting sculptural pathways through the three-dimensional space. It's really cool. We still have a bit of tangle up there, but at this point I'm in favor of letting it just fall down gradually. The loquat is doing brilliantly. Over here, oh, this is the monstera coming back, and once again, that's a mature root system, and I think it's going to start fenestrating very quickly. Check this out. Starting to get some of the deliciousness of the old banana canopy coming again. This garden is doing really well, actually, right in this section. Again, another monstera that's coming back, and I think is going to fenestrate very quickly. There's a giant purple iris there. In front of it is a clivia. It's one of the two surviving clivia. That one is a really nice big one. Maybe it'll bloom this time. We'll see. This alocasia is just coming back. It was one spray, one trunk of alocasia putting out branches, and it's now 3. So I think it's going to be quite an impressive thing. Over here, this palm is doing fine. There's another clivia popping back up right there. That is the umbrella tree right next to it, coming back from the ground. So, and looking very happy to be green and getting rained on. Ooh, there's a nice alocasia popping up back over here. That's going to make a nice feature. Some sparse activity on these rapis palms. It's still dealing with the stickiness. These bananas, though, this is great. This is just a beautiful, graceful amount of bananas, and within a couple of months, it's going to be very impressive. Giant purple iris doing fine down there. Okay. And of course, the bleeding hearts are coming back, just roaring back, taking over their corner, and they'll be lording over it in no time. Okay, so we've got borderlines coming back, mainly in the corner, and as we go, as I said, I was thinking about just taking, there are too many in in the entry patio, taking one clump of them and sticking them right in the middle there. But otherwise, you know, look at those bananas. Okay, we've got, this is, well, the rapis palms here are doing great. This is really cool. It's one of those very old root systems on those giant spray palms, the ones that make a fountain. I forget the name. And we just left it there, seeing what would happen, and guess what? It's coming back. And when they come back from a root system like that, they tend to put out the very large fronds very quickly. Another giant purple iris. We've got this Carolina jessamine vine. Got some brown leaves from when we had a problem with the irrigation for about a week before I noticed it, but it's growing like crazy. It's just creating a profusion up there. The datura is just lush and happy. It's still got its fans, leaf eaters who come along and put a few holes in, but it's just a beauty. It's already up over 6 feet. And this corner is looking actually very lush and nice. Bananas are coming back beautifully. We've got, well, let's see, Ligularia down there. And we've even got a variegated shell ginger coming back. An alocasia in the corner, an alocasia there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bananas, 7 bananas growing up right now. So that's really as many as ever exist back here. So in a couple of months, this is going to be quite lush. And that's the wrap up. Things are looking quite nice, and we're having these wonderful rains that are just washing over everything every day.